Greetings and salutations! My name is Ollie, and here is your loaf of daily bread. Today's loaf comes to us by way of the Zen Buddhist monk, Thich Nhat Hanh, who says the following: "Attachment to views is the greatest impediment to the spiritual path." I figured since I'm already beating a dead horse, I might as well give it a couple more wallops while I'm at it. Really trying to drive this point home, my friends. Whether it's Alan Watts or Terence McKenna or whoever, there is this common thread in all spiritual teachings that requires us to walk our own path, to stop blindly following the traditions and doctrines of our forefathers in order that we may forge our own way through life in this world. And as Thich Nhat Hanh says here, attachment to views, that is, attachment to opinions, beliefs, expectations, these are an obstacle on the spiritual path. So if we want to forge our own way in this world, if we want to experience life in all its depth and fullness, we must be willing to abandon our beliefs. We must be willing to, at the very least, question our beliefs. And then, once we have thoroughly questioned them, we must be willing to let go of any beliefs that prove to be harmful, unhelpful, or detrimental to our day-to-day operation as human beings. I would suggest that any belief, any view or opinion that creates in you anger or rage, hate or jealousy is precisely the kind of belief you should be abandoning. Even if it's valid, which I highly doubt, but even if it is a valid belief, it's not doing you any good, and it is hindering you on the path to self-development and spiritual growth. Attachment to beliefs, attachment to views and opinions, these things will hinder you. Whether you are on a spiritual path or a path of self-development and self-improvement makes no difference. If you cling to these things too tightly, they will serve as anchors and they will keep you rooted to this place. So if you want to progress, if you want to change, if you want to grow, start by looking at your beliefs. I know it's counterintuitive. Our first instinct when we want to change something in our lives is to go out there and change that thing in our lives. But I am suggesting an alternative path. One that turns you completely around to face the source of all problems in your life. The source is within you. It's in your mind. It's in your beliefs. It's in your presuppositions about the way the world is and the way the world ought to be. So start examining those. I dare you. All right, well, that's it for me, friends. Hopefully you get something out of this one. Hopefully it hits the spot, and hopefully you'll join me for another one tomorrow. Until then, live well, my friends.